Hello, my very tattooed friend.
Hello, my very non-tattooed friend.
Listen, I am tattooed. You just don't know it.
You look like a babyface Thomas. Not gonna lie.
Face Thomas. Okay, so Josh also thinks you have a baby face, and it's hilarious.
No comment at that. I don't even know. I didn't even know that.
Baby. You're the only person here without facial hair right
seriously,
now.
No, he used to have a fucking mustache.
Because I shaved.
Listen. Yeah. He said, look at it, smooth as a baby's bottom.
You got nice and polished for us tonight.
Nice and polished. What is your name, sir?
My name is Jacob, or as Tommy calls me, long hair.
Yes, long hair. So what did we do? Because his hair is short as fuck.
Yeah,
look at him.
Not the other one that's named Ginger.
Yeah. What did we do today? What did we do?
We actually went on a date in the Camaro.
We went on a date in the Camaro.
Oh yeah, the pussy wagon.
The pussy wagon. Rolling around in the Camaro today.
Oh yeah. We took his Camaro for a slight joyride. No. We was kicking it. But yeah, dog. So as part of the car portion of this damn channel, we starting to fuck around with cars more.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
You're also forgetting something.
What did I forget?
I'm looking at it and it's not moving.
Oh, shit. In no intro fashion, I forgot the damn timer. Fuck it. I don't care.
Every episode.
Every episode, I forget the fucking timer.
No,
that's every time I forget the timer, it's a good episode.
Tommy's been good for like 2 episodes putting on this timer.
Every time I forget the timer, the episode turns out way better.
Then somebody actually sits next to him, he loses his shit. It's funny as fuck.
Listen.
Because I think the last time you forgot was actually whenever Blaine was over here too.
Wow.
Because we were doing it sexual style with Blaine.
Sexual style with Blaine. Oh, yeah.
You pulled his hair too, right? He told me about it.
No.
You pulled it nice and gentle. You didn't.
Pulled the beard. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So.
No, Thomas put beard oil in there for you. He told me about that.
Can you shut up for a second, please, Matt?
No.
Okay, sweet. So we went out and we took some rollers of Jake's car.
Yeah,
the banana. Sweet. The banana.
Banana.
So it was
very yellow Camaro.
Me and Matt back there, we were in a Tacoma. That was the film car, and then they were in the actual car. Pretty sweet. So Tommy and Jake.
So basically, this dude has a 4.5 gen Camaro with a couple of mods done to it. Sounds really fucking good.
I'm gonna stop you
probably
right
one of the
4.5 gen.
You're wrong.
5.5 gen. I'm sorry,
hold on.
Dude. Look, I don't give a fuck. 5.5. I'm sorry.
No, what's 5.5?
Okay, so there's a 5th gen Camaro from 2010 to 2013.
13. Yeah, the 14 and 15's got a facelift.
Yeah, and they were the transition right before the 6th gen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So he has a 5.5 gen. You don't have to catfish.
That explains it.
Got it right.
There you go.
You don't want one of those dirty ass catfish. You don't want a bottom feeder. You don't want to drive a bottom feeder.
I would drive a catfish.
Fuck those.
I would drive a bottom feeder as well.
Cars.
I'm not going to lie to
Those
you.
are the ugliest fucking
Jake, I
cars.
would have put you as a top in the first
they're
place.
aerodynamic.
I feel like you need a bottom in your life.
What the hell is he talking about back there?
This man is a whole ass
I feel
stepdad, Matt.
I feel like if I cut my
I mean,
hair
I'm about to be
right
an
away,
uncle, so, you know.
I'll be able to fit in with the 3rd gen crowd too.
Oh yeah.
Get a mullet. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my goodness. You with a fucking mullet, listening to damn metal going down the street, just with a mullet.
That tracks.
It's got to be old Cannibal Corpse.
Ooh.
Oh, Rage just missed like
What
the
about
perfect
Carcass?
thing.
What about Carcass?
Never really listened to him.
What?
He said, "Get your taste up."
Personally, I was actually never into like the old '80s death metal. I never got into it.
That's crazy.
See,
Well, now that you're here-
was 80s metal even like metal? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like hell. Even like we was listening to a second ago, Avenged Sevenfold used to be considered metal.
Yeah.
I'll do
Nowadays, you're like, don't listen to metal. It's Avenged Sevenfold. They're like, who?
Here's my thing. I've been listening to metal for years, and to me, Avenged Sevenfold used to be more of a metalcore kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't want to be that guy to where like labels every single genre, but I kind of.
He said, "There's liquid metal, there's death metal, there's metalcore."
Yeah.
There's liquid death.
I hate that I do that. That's pretty much exactly how I am. I hate that I do that.
Oh yeah. Man,
I can't necessarily blame you. There's like 17 different subgenres of a subgenre of rap.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty much.
And what is it? What do you classify Slipknot as?
That's new metal. What are you talking about?
My mom calls that alternative.
That is. Tell her she's wrong.
she's wrong.
No, I'm like,
I'm with Jake on this one. That's new metal.
That's new metal
it's
all
new
day.
metal. is fucking new metal. But my mom's like, no, it's alternative.
Tell her she's wrong.
Listen,
I showed her Bad Omens.
Did she also happen to shop at Whole Foods?
No, actually Costco. But no,
that tracks.
Yeah.
You've shown her Sleep Token and Bad Omens and what now?
Fucking I think Throne.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Throne is pretty good.
I like not like sitting on a throne, but like actually throwing something thrown.
Yeah.
You've heard it. You've heard it coming in the truck. Yep. I'd say On the Verge was the first one I listened to, and I was like, holy shit. And I showed her Plotting You. That was a fucking...
Hell yeah.
She still called that alternative.
They were one of my favorite bands at one point.
Plotting You?
Yeah.
Yep.
Plotting You is pretty good.
So what's done
Back when they did the Miscarriage album.
So what's done to the Camaro?
So the Camaro has Texas Speed long tubes with high flow cats. And then it also has boiler attacks, catback.
Yeah.
Cold Air Industries.
For it to have boiler attacks, it sure is kind of quiet.
Yeah, that's the cats.
Oh, that's right.
I have
Continue.
That would be my guess. But it's got some Ferrata FR8 wheels. And
they look nice as fuck.
Oh yeah, dude. I had a boner the whole time whenever I was like looking at them.
And also, it's on Petters coilovers. And then it's got a 1LE style front lip and a Z28 style spoiler.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And you was whipping that shit.
Yeah, it sounds really good. It's probably one of the better sounding Chevy V8s I've heard.
Yeah,
So for y'all who don't know, we were doing rollers, and dog, there was one time where we were doing like kind of a pull past the camera car. Holy cow. There was this damn white Ford Explorer, and I was like, holy shit, dog, you need to stop.
Yeah.
He scared me. I was sitting there looking at him like, no, we're good. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. And then he pointed at it after I started. I'm like, oh, no.
We were going like, a crisp 45 miles an hour, and I was like, yeah, hey, look.
And then...
Even though we were at the top of second.
And then I ran a red light.
So this dude decides that...
It was yellow at the time, so it didn't really run.
There's suggestions anyways. You can still go through by your own free will. It's just a little bit more dangerous.
So what brought you to the Camaro scene? Because you typically were a front wheel drive / Honda guy. What happened?
So earlier last year, I started looking at V8s. I was thinking about getting a Coyote. I was thinking about getting my buddy's 3-valve. And then I was just kind of searching around online, and I seen the Camaro. I was like, this is a pretty good price, It's low miles. Already has a full exhaust on it. And I found it at the beginning of the week is what happened. And I was like, okay, you know what? If it's there by the end of the week, I'll go look at it. Well, lo and behold, it was there by the end of the week. And that Friday after I got off work, went up there to go look at it, and I drove it home that night.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Too bad that I can't be out here with y'all because my shit's fucking broke.
I mean,
your shits.
Get on them about it.
Look, I ain't shit I can do about it. I'm waiting on them to tell me something.
So what size tires are on it? Because they look pretty beefy. Yeah.
So the rears are 305 35s.
God damn.
The fronts are 275 40s. I got a set of new tires sitting at the house. I just haven't put them on yet.
Don't tell me they're wider.
They are.
Oh my God.
The rears are going to be 315 35, and the fronts are going to be 275.
Is that shit not going to rub?
The fronts won't. Fronts are already 275, so they're just going to be shorter. The rears
are the
same ways.
Because my 305s rub on the Challenger. On the rear.
I don't think they will.
Damn, y'all fucking inner fenders must be huge.
They are. Dude. The rear wheels technically are not the right offset.
Oh.
So I had to put a 10 millimeter spacer. Would have worked with 8, but I got sent the wrong one, so I just went with 10.
Yeah.
And
it looks really good though.
Hell yeah. Have you been to Slush Fest / Import Alliance at all this year?
This year, no. I do plan on going to Import Alliance, and I do plan on going to Slush. I've always wanted to go to Slush. I just haven't had the chance to go.
Dog. I want to have the truck done, but I want to have the truck back on the street for Slush Fest because I want to do some roll racing.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I never got to do with you. Like, I got to race Matt, and I got to race, I didn't get to race Jake. But I got to race, I did get to race Jake, but I never got to race you at, like, one of those events.
Yeah. I always got paired up with stuff like LS Swap 240s. I remember I went down to Talladega. That's when I had the Fiesta. And,
they was trying to kick your ass.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, you're gonna run this LS Swap 240
in my Fiesta."
Awesome.
It's like, I wonder who's gonna win.
That is just sitting there. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, cool.
Like, which one of us is gonna win this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'm here to have fun. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
You're here to hear your car go.
Yeah. And
you got to make some more noises.
maybe one day.
You should have brought your Integra to that 240.
When are you gonna put a blower on your Camaro?
That's still kind of a far goal.
Yeah.
My plan for right now is probably get my white car settled.
See, here's the thing about Camaro guys. They're so predictable. You ask them when they're going to put a blower on it. They never say, I don't plan on putting a blower on it. No, they're going to put a blower on it at some point.
Oh, yeah.
My plan is to put a blower on it.
Yeah. Every Camaro guy's plan is to put a blower on it.
This dude also has a fucking Integra.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that one's old. That one's a death trap.
That was a death trap.
Hey, that's the best kind of cars.
That one.
Yeah.
That one's all right for what it is.
Oh, no, it spins like fucking crazy. And
It does. It really does.
Whenever you told me the story about the VTEC church.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Like, for those of you who don't know, Honda has this thing called VTEC, where halfway through the RPM range, the cam changes, like, profile.
Yeah.
And it sounds like nuts. So this dude was behind the church, and he took one of our buddies, I forgot who it was, for a ride in this thing.
It was Cameron.
It was already loud as fuck before VTEC popped. And this thing is just, and then VTEC popped, and it's just like, and it was hilarious because of how long it lasted. Holy
Was that
cow.
before or after turbo?
That was
Before.
before.
Oh, so I
it was
bet
NA. I'm talking about it was NA. It was like, no
NA.
offense, but it was slow as fuck, and it was
was.
just loud as shit, and it was hilarious.
It was
I-
all bark, no
it
bite.
was great.
Honestly, though, that's the most fun kind of vehicles in my opinion.
Dude, okay, so let
That's
me
a Honda for you.
Let me tell you how I met Long Hair and Jake and Matt, right?
Oh,
so
boy.
there was a car meet at Target.
Yeah.
Dog.
Was it Target or was it at the Ace?
No, it was a Target. It was not Target. It was right there where Arby's is. What was there? Big Lots and shit.
That's Big Lots. Yeah.
Yeah, it was at Big
I thought
Lots.
we met at the Ace meets.
No, it was Big Lots.
Was it?
Big Lots. Because that was the first night I pulled up on y'all. It was at a car meet, and I pulled up in my truck. I thought I was hot shit. I had my 305. I was out there with my traction bars and shit, and I was like, yo, I'm finna go run some shit. So I see this. So I pull up on these dudes, and Matt has a 350Z. This dude had a, what were you in at that time? The Accord
white
or
car.
the
The white car.
He was in the Integra, and Jake had this Focus ST, this Ford Focus ST. And I was like, me being the head ass that I was, the first thing that I said when I pulled up, I was like, all right, who's racing? The first thing I said, like, no bullshit. I wrote up, I said, all right, who wants to fucking race? And then people were just like, oh shit, it's a OBS with traction bars. I don't know what the fuck is done to it. And here I am. I'm like, this is a stock 305. Motherfucker, slow as absolute shit, bro.
Yeah.
I think
How'd they go?
me and Jake both ran you that night.
Yeah, and both of you. It was so bad because I'm talking about. I was talking the hottest shit. I was talking the absolute hottest shit. They was like, Jake will run you. I was like, what's he got? It was like this Focus. I was like, run it, let's go right now. So we go out here and we do a dig, and I'm telling you, this motherfucker puts almost a fucking airstrip on me with like 3 extra people in the car, and I'm just sitting here like.
Here's the thing. Some of you guys
Still
know
at
about
10 miles
Tommy.
an hour.
He'll just roll up, walk into a big group of people, and just start talking shit. That's all he does.
Yeah.
And that's all he's
I think
ever
I'm pretty
done.
sure that's
He-
how me and Tommy met. And
That's how I met
scares
Tommy
me
too.
sometimes because I think he's gonna get shot sometimes.
Look. It wasn't a confrontation. So that time that you're talking about, we were at another meet, but it was like a race meet, and then I just pulled up on this random crowd because I was trying to find some people to race. I was in my Coyote. We were just trying to find some shit to do, and I just rolled up on these people. And for some reason, I ended up in like the middle of their damn circle, like surrounded. And this dude was like,
I was like, uh-oh, we're gonna lose Tommy. He's gone. We
Just a
won't find
jump.
him again.
oh yeah.
but no, that
didn't
shit
see
was
a
fun.
thing.
Do you remember Corporate?
Yes.
Okay, so this is like some movie shit, right?
Yes.
So like y'all see Fast and Furious and stuff like that, where you see like people like big race meets and people like actually like racing at the meets and shit. I'm not gonna incriminate myself like that, but there was a place that we used to go to where there was this parking lot that was like it was about an 1/8 mile, nothing crazy. Dude, I'm talking about you would see like 100. It was about like somewhere between like 70 and like 100 cars. Not that many people racing, but it was like 70 to 100 cars. Like I'm talking about like packed. No parking space empty.
Line all the way out to the front.
Exactly, dog. I'm talking about craziness. And all we would do is just, there was a flagger. We'd line up. We race. It looked like Race Wars from Fast and Furious 1. Like I'm talking about, you pull up. There was a line wrapped around the building. Like you got beside who you wanted to run, and you just, like I'm talking about the line around the building, just did that right there. And then as soon as you lined up, you did your burnout, and then you made your lick, and then you talk your shit, and then you just come back around if you want to run again. Or
yeah,
the shit was nasty, dude. I ran. Listen, and this is why I talk so much shit when it comes to like cars. I'm sorry for like ranting, but it's just like, this is why I talk so much shit when it comes to cars, bro. It's like, you can't tell me that I can't fucking drive, because there's 2 separate occasions, and I got videos for one of them. I ain't got the video for the time at corporate. There's 2 separate occasions where in my Coyote rear-wheel drive Mustang, I was on a GTR's ass like this out the hole. It was a slow, you know what I'm saying? It was a slow GTR. It was either stock or like just basic bolt-ons and shit. They beat me up top, but I mean, just like, cause I'm launching with a GTR like this. Bro, get the fuck out of my face. You can't tell me I can't drive, nigga. What?
Let's all pay respects to the Camaro that hopped that curb.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck him. He ruined it for us. That dude is the reason why there was speed bumps put in that fucking parking lot. Because we used to race there all the time. Yes. Because the cops got called because the damn the tow truck had to come and they reported it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these people came through and ruined it. So I'm talking about, it was right before they started swinging it, because the night that I raced that GTR was the first night of them shutdowns. That was when what was his name again? Ricardo or something, not Suarez, but it was something.
I know who you're talking about. It was Suarez.
Yeah, that dude right there. That dude. There was Sao Paulo SP Racing or whatever.
Right. I don't remember.
Dude, man, them dudes right there. Okay, so do y'all remember the night when they shut down I-24?
Yes.
The first time they did it, that was the last night at corporate. That was the last night people went to corporate.
That was like the last night for anything.
Dude, I'm talking about.
Once they did that, everything just quit.
Exactly, because that was when we got so much attention drawn to everything. So check this out. The night that I raced that GTR,
yeah,
I'm gonna set the scene for you. I pull up and nothing's happening. I'm the first car. It's me and that GTR. We're the first car. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, dude, are we going to start racing or what? So I talked to the flagger. I'm like, yo, bro, can we start racing or what? And he was like, dude, you do what you want to. I asked the GTR. I was like, bro, you want to run it? And I started doing my burnout. These dudes beside me just start laughing at me. They're like, ha, 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 you can do a burnout. I'm like, bitch, I'm not just doing a burnout. We finna race. So we get our race off. It goes like I told you. The GTR won, but I was on his ass. So I think I get about one more race in, then I got to go, because that night I had somewhere else to be. But I heard about it the next day, dude. That was the night where they shut down I-24 and at 370 he was doing donuts on the interstate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was that night.
That's crazy.
As soon, I'm talking about, I had an alibi. You remember the cops were coming up to people's houses for months after that.
Yeah.
Like they were showing up like, hey, we know you were there. We had your shit.
They came up to me at work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like,
that's
so,
crazy.
dude, I'm telling you, the night that ruined racing in Tennessee, well, I mean, in Murfreesboro, was that night, and it was the last night that we could have fun at corporate.
That was really the last night for anything fun, really. In my opinion.
Dude, because as soon as they did that, the next morning, the police were on the TV like, yo, dude, if you do anything, we're just impounding your shit and you're going to jail.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty
No,
much.
it's real. Like, we used to have some fun, man. I'm talking about we used to have some fucking fun, dude. Like, there was corporate, there was Lane Agri Park, there was fucking, remember, what was it called, out there in Nashville, out there past Nashville, Two Rivers. Yeah, there was Two Rivers. We got kicked out of fucking Two Rivers because these niggas, I'm sorry, I need to slow down with that. We got kicked out of Two Rivers because they just wanted to do bullshit. Remember that time remember the last podcast when I told y'all that my tire blew out? Remember the night my tire blew out and I was going like 120?
Yeah, I remember that.
See, he can tell you that shit was real.
He left before us, and we ended up leaving, and we just see him on the side of the road. There was like a good inch of a chunk taken out of the sidewall of his tire.
That's crazy.
I was just like, really?
Yeah.
I remember we went out to Two Rivers. It was me and John, and we seen this guy with his Dart. Or was it? It was a Neon. My bad. Said it made like 700 horsepower, and so John was like, "Hey, you want to run it?" He was like, "Sure." So we went out. We put a bus on this guy, like multiple buses. We'll say multiple, and then we flipped around, coming back the other way to go back to the meet because we lost him. We had no idea where he went. We seen him on the side of the road with his hood popped. We were like,
he blew the bitch. I remember that shit. I remember the shit. He said that he blew it up.
So, yeah. So we went to go check on him, and he was like, my throttle cable fell out or something like that. I didn't get out of the car. I didn't want to. So John went and checked on him. He was like, oh, the throttle cable came out. I'm like, so John came back. He told me that. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. He said that the throttle cable, like, broke. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Long story short, the dude lost by a too wide of a margin to complain, and he just said his shit blew up.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But here's what we finna do. Here's what we finna do.
Yeah.
What the hell did we do yesterday?
Oh, dude, we went shooting.
We went shooting at OK Corral.
With who?
At OK Corral.
The pew pew.
With who, Thomas? Who did we shoot with?
So I have a friend that I met in college. He's got like a lot of pews, and one of them is a fully semi-automatic rifle. And yes, that is the real term that you had to use. It's a force
Thomas
reset
term.
trigger. So it's not the Thomas term. That is the actual. That's how it works. It is fully semi-automatic. But I probably ran like 4 mics through it before it got like too hot and we couldn't shoot it anymore.
Yeah, it became bolt action.
That motherfucker, I wish I would have got a video of that shit. We're talking about that damn, because he had a suppressor on it. That motherfucking suppressor was just radiating heat.
Oh yeah, it was insane.
It was probably smoking.
Yeah, we like you could like tap the end of a magazine to it and it would just.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fucking Thomas put his initial on it.
Oh yeah, I gave him something to remember me by. But so we also Tommy shot 5 rounds of 50. I don't know how the fuck he's not like.
I don't know, my shoulder felt it, dude. That fucking bolt action
you don't feel it today.
It was a bolt action Barrett 50 caliber, dude. That motherfucker was.
I probably ran like 80 rounds of 12 gauge through that shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Does not feel like that 50 cal.
No, that 50 cal was insane, but I mean, I'm feeling it a little bit today. I can't imagine how you're feeling.
I have video of it.
I said I gotta go with you guys one day.
You should have.
No, fucking.
We invited you, sir.
I know you guys did. I just didn't have time.
Nobody ever does.
What kind of guns you got, brother?
So I got a stack of them. I got a Glock. I got a SIG. I got 3 ARs. They're all chambered in something different. One's 7.62 by 39. One's 5.56. One's 308. And then I got me a old shotgun Woodstock 16 gauge.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Bet you have fun finding shells for that bitch.
It's not too bad actually. I can find them. That one is fun to shoot.
You're gonna be disappointed in me.
Why?
I made a mistake.
What'd you do?
What's the term you use?
Oh yeah, I already told him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With the fucking 22. Yeah.
No,
fucking just around everybody going.
Dude, first of all, I made sure that the chamber was clear and the mag was out. I'm sorry. That I was not paying attention.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It's like
it happens.
Is that what that song says?
Everybody makes mistakes. It's like Matt's on the floor dead or something.
No, it's how I got here. Actually, hey Tommy.
It's like, dude, you know.
No, actually, Tommy. Funny thing is, that's how I got here.
I think there were 7 total people he flagged with one move.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
No 5.
You leave me
because it was 2 guys on the other end.
No.
This
This is how you learn, right? I learned my first time doing the same shit, flagging people.
Yeah.
I flagged like
you gotta fuck up every once in a while.
Yeah.
No, but dude, that was a good ass time though.
Oh yeah.
Dog. Okay,
that
so
22 was fucking insane. The Honey Badger.
I got to shoot this guy's 50 caliber revolver. It was nasty.
No,
man.
I thought it was 500.
Yeah. It's, so 500 Smith & Wesson is 50 caliber.
Oh shit.
It's half an inch. It's insane.
But dog, look, that shit is disgusting. Like I'm talking about like.
Disgusting.
That shit.
You guys also forgot to flip the flags to range is hot outside. By the way, I did that for you.
Oh,
where it was green is clear.
I ain't never been there. Hell, you should have did it.
I did in fact do it.
Hell yeah.
Where did you go?
So
We went
to
to
shoot,
2 different parts.
yeah, so to shoot the 50, you have to be at the rifle range.
Okay. Yeah.
So there were people out there. They switched it. They switched to range clear.
Okay.
And then when they started shooting, they forgot to switch it back. And I was like, yo,
Oh,
let's make sure this range is hot.
I was about to say we normally go down to the little pit.
Yeah.
Down there.
That's where we went the second time.
Mhm.
Just because we had the fully semi-automatic and
Yeah.
shotguns and a bunch of stuff. So it was just
Yeah.
Fully semi-automatic.
Oh, hi, Rich.
Yeah.
How are you, bud?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Oh, also forgot. I also have one damn World War II guns. Them
I
1911.
was going to say, if you say a 1911.
1911.
Bitch, nigga.
I got me a 1911 too.
I mean,
Hey man,
it's fought in
World
2
War III
wars.
happens.
Yeah.
That one
It'll
thing
be a
will
third
make,
World War.
Third World,
Make it
three
back
World
to
Wars.
back to back world champion pistol. That's what
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing.
Three World Wars,
back-to-back world
buddy.
Yeah.
champions.
But
Back to
fucking
back to back, bitches.
America.
What is it? My
We
buddy,
got fucking laser guns now, dude. Like, have you
Yeah.
seen that shit? Have you seen
Nah,
that
M1911 don't jam.
shit? Don't jam.
Yeah. The battery don't run
Hey,
out of
man.
this motherfucker.
Gotta remember, 8 rounds of 45 is better than whatever many 9, whatever you got a 9. According to the boomers.
According to
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Matt.
Oh yeah.
Not that one.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
so
You're
yeah,
looking
so
at it.
clarification, there's another Matt in the friend group. I'm not the person with the 370s.
There's another Matt. There's like 2 other Jakes. There's like
There's
3
a third
Toms.
Tom, yeah.
And we all have the same fucking name, and it's ridiculous.
And we got one
it's
Ridge.
fucking
Hilarious.
stupid.
We
It's
got one
fucking
Ridge.
hilarious.
Thank
Nobody
God.
got my name, bro. Ain't nobody got my name.
I've never seen a Ridge. I've seen a couple Rosses. I've seen like a Reed. I've never seen a Ridge.
There's apparently like a famous ridge on TikTok.
Ridge Sessions.
No, definitely.
Are you sure it ain't him?
But no, that's the only other ridge I know
Oh.
of. But I
yeah.
don't even know what he does. My girlfriend like knows of him.
He's a stripper.
Probably.
Whoa.
So I noticed
You're gonna
yesterday.
find a pole in your
I
bedroom
noticed
one day.
yesterday when we were shooting. I have a problem.
What is your problem? You
Shooting too
magged
much?
up everything?
Yeah, that and also my gun's dirty. It shoots dirty.
Yeah.
My light, it's got carbon caked on it, and I can't get it off. I tried the solvent, and it just doesn't
Can't
come
get it
off.
Yeah,
You
need to
tried
clean
adding
it. Yeah.
lube.
Oh yeah.
Can
I'll have
we,
to try that
uh,
next time?
Can we also
You
talk
just
about
did
your
that,
mag
didn't you?
dumping?
You
So
guys seen that?
What the fuck? What mag dumping are you talking
no,
about?
with
Matt?
your 12 gauge. The
Oh,
very
yeah,
first
yeah.
time that you mag dumped your Zach's 12 gauge, you literally had it and you looked over to the other people they were right next to that just got there to the
Yeah.
fucking range.
No, he
You're
was like, loo, 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 loo. And looked at him like, what?
So
yeah.
I was like,
dirty?
Oh, dude! And then a guy shot his 12 gauge.
No, it's my Smith and Wesson. It just
Oh.
it carbon just it'll be yeah. I mean, I haven't cleaned it. I'm not gonna.
them things will last.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen like freeze tests on those, and
Yeah.
they'll have ice all over the place and inside everywhere, and it still runs.
Oh
So,
yeah.
No, what is it? The guy right next to you though, he had his pump 12 gauge.
Yeah.
And this man literally pumped it, and the fucking tube for the magazine that held all the shells just popped out on the ground.
yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah.
And he's like just screwing it back on and shit
Yeah,
with a fully loaded 12 gauge.
Zach had a 12 gauge semi shotgun, and I love shotguns, so I pull up in the shotgun area and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna show these guys what's up, how to control a shotgun. So like I'm sitting here like 10 times because
looks
it's
at
a
him.
9+1, and I just look at him. I'm like, that's what's up with it.
And it's not yours.
Yeah. That's how you do it, fellas.
And there was another guy with a fucking magazine fed shotgun as well.
Yeah, he had like one of those cheap like
I know it was worn
AK
out. It was,
It was
Bird.
like one of those cheap AK-12s.
yeah.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
the magazine springs were worn out and it kept jamming every like second shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're gonna have a shotgun, either it's got to be a pump shotgun or a semi-auto with no mag.
Yep, tube mags. They've been that way for 100 years for a reason.
Right.
The Germans hated them for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Germans
that's
hate
because
you for a reason.
they gave the shotguns to like kids that are younger than us who hated the Germans in trenches.
younger than us. Do you really?
Yeah.
How old are we?
We are almost 30.
Me and Thomas are
30.
You're almost 30.
You are
I am
30.
I'm
Me and
30.
Thomas are 22. and
Yeah, I'm 22, buddy.
I'm turning 24
People
next
your age
month.
then.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You don't look 22.
Dang.
We'll say people your age.
We'll say people your age.
What? So how old do I look then, huh?
About our age.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, how old do I look?
Like a box.
Built like a fridge.
Fucking Minecraft Matt back there.
Yeah,
You kind of look baby-like. You have a baby face.
I'll show you a picture of me without a beard.
And he has a baby face.
It's a dick pic.
What?
Don't-
I would not doubt it.
Tommy, you can't say shit.
One of those
can't say
guys
shit.
like
Fuck
this.
you.
No, you can't say shit about that because you sent in the goddamn group chat.
Look, don't add me. I was drunk.
There was
okay?
literally no. There was
don't
literally
add me. I was
there was a
fucking
picture
drunk.
of you getting out of the fucking shower one morning, and it's just this shit, just shirtless, underpants, just like this here with the fucking phone, just like staring at it. I'm like,
Just swinging at his knees.
Smoldering.
just like I'm like, bro, I'm waking up to this shit. I'm just, you fresh out of the shower, glistening, and just like,
It's
what
because
the fuck?
Chad. It's because Chad did it first. It's because Chad did it.
Yeah, but he did it like in the mirror.
Which
you did
Chad?
like
My
top
dad,
down.
Chad?
No. Chad
Good.
Pinkerton. Oh,
Good.
excuse me. Yeah, Chad
Oh,
Pinkerton.
yeah.
Good,
Yes,
good,
it's
good.
because
God,
Chad
I wouldn't
did
The
it.
one that had the Tom and Jerry and
The half-breed.
Yeah, I know. I know who you're talking. I know who you're
Yes, the
talking
mixed
about.
man with the white child. You know what? Let me not do that.
If that ever happens to me, I don't know any of you guys, and I will erase you out of my life. I will block every single one of you.
What?
I don't care.
What?
No, because he missed it. He missed it. It didn't go to the group chat. It went to Matt and it went to
Yeah.
Matt, and then Matt was upset, so he sent it to Jake.
Yeah, and then was it Tom did it too?
Yeah. No,
Tal did it.
Tal did it to Tom.
Yeah.
No, Matt was trying to get Jake to see it, and then he was like, "Let's see this thing."
I was drunk as
let's
hell.
see this thing, go on.
I will preface it with I was drunk as fuck, and Matt was like, "Yo, I bet you won't," and I was like, "Here you go."
I mean, Matt's done it too. He sent a video of himself taking a piss.
Oh, he sent it to me too, and I was like, "Stop! You need to stop. You need to stop." But yeah, these are all we're in a group chat with all of our car buddies, like all the people that we used to hang out and like kick it at car meets and racing shit
And
with.
what's the Discord name?
Fast as fuck boy 2.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yes, fast as fuck boy.
Fast as fuck, boy.
VTech, boom pow.
Tag.
I thought it was another.
pow.
I thought it was another thing in the beginning. I thought it was fuck around, fuck bitches.
Nigga, what in the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, hey,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Hey?
I don't know either.
My Rainbow Six Siege. No, the FAFB. I thought that's what.
Is
it
that a
was.
gun?
Okay,
No,
so
no, that's y'all's acronym for the Discord. That's what y'all have it titled as.
We have it, yeah. FAFB.
I know.
Yeah.
Fast as fuck boy.
Yeah.
And he thought
Fast as a fuck.
No, mine was fuck around, fuck bitches.
As a fuck.
That'd be FAAB.
You leave me alone.
No.
But yeah.
So, Reg, I hear that you don't know who Don Tolliver is.
Just left
I
field.
don't want to talk about it.
He doesn't want to talk
No,
about
let's
it.
talk
Okay.
about
I don't know who that guy is.
Tell us
either,
how you
so-
don't know who Travis Scott's protege is.
I don't know who
Who
that
is
guy
Travis
is
Scott's protege?
Don Tolliver.
Oh.
Literally brought him on before he got signed by Sony. Don Tolliver didn't have any albums out. He only had like a handful of singles on SoundCloud. And all of a sudden, Travis Scott's like, "Give you on this track." And whenever that came out, like essentially the next
Here's
day,
my-
he got signed by
Matt's
Sony.
Music Minute.
That's
Matt's
right.
Music Minute.
That's exactly
Dude,
what I was going to say.
I got
What a
plenty.
fucking nerd.
So, Ridge, that's what we were talking about. We're thinking about giving him a fucking segment
Oh shit.
where he
Just
just talks
random
about his
shit.
random ass facts that he knows about the music industry.
Yep.
He's like, how the fuck do you know that?
Yeah.
Why do you know that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And that was it.
yeah.
Okay, so you have seen Animals as Leaders in
Yes.
concert.
Yes.
How did you like it?
It was fantastic.
Hell yeah. Would you go back?
Fan forever.
When did they come back?
I have no idea.
Would you go back?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yes. Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
so
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah.
hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh my goodness! So there was these two. I introduced these two to each other a long time ago.
Yeah, he
I wanna
actually
say
just
about-
brought up Cannibal Corpse. So
I introduced Ridge and Jacob to each other
Oh, yeah.
like 5-6 years
I
ago.
was riggedy wrecked out of my mind.
Oh yeah, dog. Listen, this dude right here, he says he used to, but he was actually pretty good. This dude could skate, man. Like I watched them to do a half-ass game of skate, and I was like, "Yo, dude, I'm not stepping in this shit because I will get obliterated." Because you were actually landing fucking tricks, and so was he.
Yeah.
And I was like, "This is crazy."
One of my favorite tricks was a tray flip.
You could actually do a tray flip?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I did
That's
tray
crazy.
flips off kickers at Shelbyville Skate Park. I did a tray flip down like a 4-stair, down a ledge.
I was at then my internship thing today, and on the way there, I passed a fucking skate park, and I just like made note. Oh, it's like 10 minutes from my internship.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely gonna hit that shit.
They actually got a skate park here in Murfreesboro now. It's like a pump track and a skate park.
out in fucking Old Fort Park.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
I'd get some fucking roller footage out there.
Hell yes.
It'd be fun.
But nah, dog, I saw this dude do a fucking, I don't know if it was a shove it or some kind of kickflip. I was like, oh, you actually can skate. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't as good as I wanted to be.
Let's go to Tiger Hill and get some fucking.
Fuck no. Okay, so there's this place in Murfreesboro called Tiger Hill. This motherfucker is
I know.
huge. When I'm talking about huge, this motherfucker is like steep as shit.
Oh, bombing
Yeah.
the shit.
I'll try to put a picture in if I can.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, this motherfucker, when I tell you, like, I would probably speed wobble as soon as I get on the hill.
You'll die.
Yeah, you will die.
You speed
will
wall before
die.
you even start.
That's like did y'all ever watch Kick Butowski growing up?
Yes.
Yes.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like the like epitome like Kick Butowski hill. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Like legit.
Just to eat shit on fucking at the bottom.
We passed it earlier.
Oh,
we
yeah.
passed it earlier when we was on Shelby
Joey
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little tower at the very top of that fucking hill.
My-
It is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Fun fact: in high school, that bridge that you go over right before you get into that neighborhood part, there's like a little turnoff road to go up under that bridge.
Yeah.
And so me and my homies used to go up under there and smack the fuck out of gravity bongs under there.
I remember when
said-
that bridge wasn't there.
Oh,
We're talking about
too.
Joby Jackson?
Yeah,
that bridge. I remember when that bridge wasn't there.
He said I used to go under that bridge with my little Pepsi 2-liter bottle and, you know what I'm saying, take the cap off,
Oh,
put the
dude,
tape
yeah.
around the trumpet mouthpiece and
No,
just-
my homie. My
So many
homie
friends that did that.
He had like a bottle. He had like the 2-liter, but it wasn't like we would just fill the 2-liter. He had a fish bowl.
Oh, my.
Bro, this
no.
dude carried around like a fishbowl in his car. He fucking took a fishbowl and filled it with water, and then do the whole gravity thing, and the bottom of the 2-liter was cut off, so you just fucking pull that shit up. I got some videos of that too. I don't know if I can. I don't know.
No.
I would.
yeah, YouTube is
We don't
like-
want to get flat. Well, no.
We already been flagged. What the fuck?
Maybe
We've
just-
literally been flagged.
Maybe just a picture instead of a video.
just a picture.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you condoning illicit activity,
I'm not
sir?
condoning
Whoa.
shit. I'm
Well,
telling you
condoning shit.
telling you
they don't know which
history.
Murfreesboro we're.
It's like we
with
don't
that. might
condone
live
street
in
racing.
Murfreesboro,
We don't
California.
condone drinking liquor. We don't condone.
Yeah.
Don't do
We
bad
don't-
things.
Did y'all
Yeah,
talk
don't-
about the car?
It's funny because I'm the only
Yeah,
one
we
that
talk.
hasn't
Oh, yeah.
done bad things.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you said something completely different.
Oh, what
Yeah.
did you think I said?
Yeah, guys, stay away from liquor. It's terribly bad for
what
you.
you're talking about. Never mind. I caught on.
Okay,
Thanks,
I'm sorry.
Tommy.
I'm sorry.
These motherfuckers
Tommy.
here.
Oh shit.
You good over there?
Now I am. Now I'm definitely.
He's
good
crying.
now. Yeah.
This is like every Rainbow Six Siege game that we've ever played
Hey,
together.
crush
This
more.
is exactly.
No, it's because the way you said that shit, I was like, did he say what I think I said?
I realized what you were talking about a good second after that. Makes sense.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
Is that a tear?
Huh?
Is that a tear?
Yes,
Dude, I'm
Yes.
dog. No.
crying.
he's melting.
No.
Is that it?
No,
I mean,
39?
yeah, that's 39 seems like.
That's
you're
that's been
forgetting,
episode.
a couple things.
Oh, really? What are we forgetting?
This is going back to the car thing.
Yeah.
What to mod or not to mod, I guess. How far is too far, et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera.
Oh,
VTEX
yeah,
before
yeah.
turbos.
What do you think is how far is too far gone when you modding your car?
It honestly depends on the person, in my opinion. What are you going for? Are you going for a street car? Are you going for
What's
straight
the
up
Car audio build.
Like, what's the car?
No,
Big
it depends on the
shape
car
with
too.
that- Yeah,
Yeah,
it
dude,
does.
that's what he said. It depends on the car in general.
I mean, if you got like an Audi R8, you can be like, cuz I have a 1400 horsepower daily driver and it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But if you're in my truck and it's like, yo, dude, I have a trap. My brakes don't like shit.
Toaster.
My brakes don't like shit. That motherfucker said, dog, look, we can stop one good time. That's about it.
And it was the previous owner.
It could also hook second real good one good time.
It broke after that.
Oh yeah.
It broke right then. I was
It
like,
hooked
nope.
permanently.
So,
Like I said, I think it depends on the car. It depends on the person. Depends on what you're going for.
how far would be too far with your car?
Well, I feel like the Integra is too far gone now, solely because that car
Has a racing seat?
had. Yeah, I just got a seat for it. That car rattles, everything loose. Like,
So you beat the walls loose. I see.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the Camaro, I feel like I can go a little bit further. I would say probably, I think the most for that car to keep it a daily car would be a centrifugal, in my opinion.
Yeah. That'd be slick.
I think once it gets both the cam and the centrifugal, I think that'll be a little bit too much for the street.
Okay, so I just thought of something. What's your opinion on these people that take out like these sports cars like Camaros and Mustangs and Challengers? This is an open question for you, so Tommy. What do you think about these guys who like cut the deck lids out and they put like big ass subwoofer walls in them?
It's not my money, so I don't care. It's not my
That's
money. It's
fair.
not my car.
Yeah.
They're not the ones keeping
I
me
hate
up for
that you
work.
said that because that made me look like a jackass, from my opinion.
What's your opinion, Tommy?
Fuck that.
Why
Like
so?
I said,
Why
it's
so?
not my
Why so?
money. I can't say what to do with your car.
I can't either. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
don't-
one of them times. Just
yeah.
like I don't like that shit, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's not my
Personally,
style,
I'm all
but I'm
for
not
it.
gonna be.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
I'm all about it just because that's really the only way you can get any kind of like good performance out of those cars. As far as not fast performance, I'm talking about audio performance. That's the only way you can get any kind of audio performance out of those cars. Is you basically have to cut the deck lid out and wall them.
That'd be on a person-to-person basis,
Yeah,
in my
if you're-
opinion. There's
if you're-
people that don't care about sound. I don't care about sound.
If you're a fucking bass head, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with bass, and
I am absolutely a bass head.
I rather have like a pretty dope sound system than a fast car, I guess. I mean, relatively fast would be
You want to
nice.
slowly go through the
Reliable.
neighborhood, waking up everybody.
I mean, you
Reliable's
do
fine.
that shit in like a V8 Mustang or a Camaro or a Challenger or whatever. You're still gonna be like relatively fast.
don't get me wrong. I like systems and shit. I really do. It's just one of them times where I just.
Okay, wait. You said Mustangs and shit. I'm talking like a 2022 fucking like Camry.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
oh,
like,
that's
to
different.
get-
He's talking
Yeah.
about sports cars.
Yeah,
That's what he was asking
like there's
about.
people that
Sports
do that
cars.
shit in sports cars, and I think it's the dopest shit ever.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm just no, because I have because I'm just thinking about it in my challenge, and I'm just thinking about it. I'm like,
the only thing that
but that's just me. You do what you feel like.
I mean, I wouldn't do it personally because there are way better platforms out there for it. But
putting deck wall, doing that type of shit on a sports car just reminds me of Hot Wheels accelerators.
That reminds me. Remember that New Vision when that fucking dude pulled up in that Challenger? It was that show Challenger with the Pro Charger on it, and his buddy was like, "I bet you won't run him." And the first thing out of my mouth was, "All right, cuz, you want to run it?" And he was like, "No, it's a show car." I was like, "Nigga, why'd you put a Pro Charger on it? Why'd you build this for that?"
That's another thing I want to get into. Granted, like I said, that goes back to it's your money. I can't have an opinion on what you do with your car.
You already bought the damn thing.
Why would you spend the money on that portion?
Why
and
would you
not
spend the money
use
on
it?
go fast parts and not use them?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's so stupid. This dude, okay, so he had a Challenger, and this was back when I had my Coyote. This guy, because we would always fuck with his friend. His name was Justin, and he would just always bullshit with us all the time. He would never race us, but he would always talk about how fast his car was and how easily he would beat us and shit like that. But he would never run us.
Jake ran him down one day.
Dog, he whooped his ass on the street, dog. His Focus ST blew his 5.7 Challenger off the road. It was bad. I'm talking about they were on the interstate and he hawked him and just passed him. Yeah. And it was bad. This dude showed up and because I used to, like he said, I used to talk shit. I'm talking about I used to talk shit when I had my Coyote. I pulled up to that fucking
I figured he was going to get punched in the face.
Dude.
Multiple times.
Dude, I pulled up to that motherfucker and I was like, yo, Justin, what's up, cuz? I'm in the Coyote today. You know what I'm saying? I got it back after my shit was fucked up. Run it, let's go. And he was like, nah, I can't do it. You know, cops was bad, but run him. You know what I'm saying? I bet you won't run him. And he pointed to his friend who had a pro-charged scat pack. And I was like, what you want to do, brother? And he was like, this is a show car. I don't do that. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I was like, I was like, buddy, just set you up and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Set you up for
failure.
Prime.
But
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it, though.
Yeah.
Cars, music, guns. That has been Jacob Young.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Long hair.
Long hair on episode 39 of the No Intro podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Where can you find us?
YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Instagram.
eBay. Buy
The
back
black
Austin.
market.
Yes.
The black market.
Say the fucking black market.
Does he understand
Yeah.
about the black market?
Yes, I told him.
Yes.
He barely understands.
Okay.
No, he does. But what did you say?
No, I'm just.
My name is Tommy Hathaway, and yeah.
I'm Thomas. That red dime on Instagram.
Ridge Sessions.
Allegedly.
Ridge Sessions. Allegedly.
I'm Matthew or Keegan. Call me both.
Yeah.
And it's been 39.
Yeah.
Peace. See ya. Deuces.